President Trump condemning white supremacy compilation. Let's educate ourselves a bit about Trump and his values and what he thinks. So, yeah, and this, by the way, is 4 years ago, a video, just so you know. It's not recent. Are you willing
tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure. You've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem.
Would you repudiate David Duke?
Sure.
David Duke and robocalls are out again, the white supremacist movement supporting you. Do you have any words for that?
Well, I disavow.
David Duke endorsed me? Okay. All right. I disavow. Okay?
When we looked at it and looked at the question, I disavowed David Duke. So I've disavowed David Duke all weekend long on Facebook, on Twitter, and obviously it's never enough.
Trump's refusal to condemn, distance himself from white supremacists.
The Anti-Defamation League is already out there asking the president to clarify why he didn't condemn white supremacists.
So are you prepared
He literally did.
right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
When Chris joined, we had a news conference, and they asked me the exact same question. I said, I disavow. I disavowed then. I disavowed today on ABC with George Stephanopoulos. I disavowed again.
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the
And they're still trying to bring him down.
years.
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow.
I reject.
Obviously. And he said it so many times. And like, Biden, say it. Just say it. Why don't you say it? We did not hear you. Say it.
David Duke, rejected David Duke. I've rejected
Poor guy,
KKK,
how many times he has to repeat it on every
the
place.
Ku Klux Klan.
There's
David
even
Duke is
like
saying to his supporters and followers,
it's
vote
March
for
6,
Donald Trump. White
2016.
supremacists are saying, vote. Do you want those votes?
No, I don't want them, and I don't want him to say it.
And you don't want the supporters?
No, I don't want anything.
What do you
How
think
many
of white
times-
supremacists, by the way?
I don't like any group of hate.
David Duke announced his Senate candidacy,
Thank you.
claiming your agenda.
Are you ready before you ask the question?
Newt Gingrich said every Republican should repudiate this guy no matter what it takes.
And I do. Rebuked. Is that okay? Rebuked.
Rebuked.
Done.
Done.
Just to clear it up this
Poor
morning,
guy.
can you, naming it, make a declarative statement that you denounce, that the president denounces it?
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists.
Do you want
And they still question.
white supremacists to vote for you?
No. Nazis, white supremacists.
Do you want white supremacists to vote for you?
No, I don't at all. Not at all.
His campaign is denouncing a show of support from the KKK's official newspaper, as in the Ku Klux Klan.
In the same New York Times interview, he denounced white supremacists. He denounced the neo-Nazis who support him.
President
So
Donald
many
Trump
times.
signed a congressional joint resolution that condemns white supremacy, neo-Nazis, and other hate groups.
When he was asked to condemn white supremacists, he didn't.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo.
What do you mean he didn't? Oh my God, media. And then Americans watch that and they believe in that. Like your grandma would watch that specific news. She would see Kamala's face there and she's like, oh, Kamala said that he didn't. So I trust what she said, even though she didn't say shit. It was the other guy saying it, but she saw her face, you know? Like, this is the thing, you guys. It's crazy how many times this guy had to say. How many times he had to say it, and the media is against him. Wow. I didn't see this 4 years ago. Like, I just see this now.
Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
When specifically asked if he would denounce white supremacists, that the president dodged it.
I spoke out forcefully against hate.
So many times he's not dodging
and strongly
anything.
condemned the neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, and the KKK.
Well, I have to
He
say that
has
it's
to
disappointing
mention
that a sitting U.S. president can't outright condemn white supremacy.
I can't believe this. Oh my God, this is a joke. I have a solution. Tattoo on your forehead, I condemn, and then just mention everything there. And flip it for the camera, you know, so they can read it.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and
I love how he's now like saying it so slow, pronouncing and spelling everything for people to hear. And he is so done. He is so done.
white supremacy.
The President of the United States,
Kamala,
in the year of our Lord 2020, refuses to condemn white supremacists.
Any group of hate, I don't like
I
it.
swear.
Any
I
group
can't
of
believe
hate,
this.
I am, whether it's white supremacy.
like this is the thing, you know, and then they play you like fools, and you see that you have a brain, you use the brain, and you say, wow, you are not admitting, you can hear with your ears, you can see with your eyes that the guy is saying what he is saying, he's condemning everything, and you are still lying to our faces. You are still telling us that he hasn't done it, even though he has done it on multiple occasions. And you want me to trust you and trust your opinion? Why would I trust you if you don't hear his voice? Why would you hear my voice when you can go out and say I never said something, even though there's proof that I did say it so many times? This is not okay. All right, I don't want to vote. Like, if I even was living in America, I would not vote for someone who clearly is mind playing me, or how to say it exactly in English, I don't know, but like they're making you
any other kind
stupid.
of supremacy, whether it's Antifa, whether it's any group of hate, I am very concerned about it, and I'll do something about it.
He has yet once to condemn white supremacy.
What?
The neo-Nazis.
Right?
He hasn't condemned the darn thing.
There is no way this is real. Are the dates right? I would only believe in this if it all happened before he ever condemns white supremacy multiple times. Media, why won't he condemn white supremacy? When people tell you they don't trust the media, that is why. Why would I trust someone who literally would lie in my face? You're lying. Or else you're oblivious, like you are not educated. And why would then I trust someone who is not educated when I, with a Google search, with a video that is 3 minutes and 52 seconds long, have learned how many times on multiple occasions he condemned it. And the word condemned is so hard to pronounce, I swear. This is why people hate the media. For real. Don't trust everything you see. Even this, like, question even this video.